So the three cars that we're selecting, Honda, Toyota, and Kia, we're going to literally jump in and drive around, do some quick driving impressions, and come on back. That's all we have the time for, and at least it'll give us a general idea of Honda, Toyota, and Kia can duke it out with the Mazda 3. This is the current model Honda Civic, still one of the best cars in the class, and the reason why is because the mechanics are sound. It will run forever, and personally speaking, I like the way they drive, especially with steering feel. The current model is an interesting mix of kind of retro-futuristic looks with a lot of super cheap feeling plastics. It's kind of a shame because it has such a creamy ride. It's a really good driving vehicle. Unfortunately, when you compare it to the brand new Mazda 3, the brand new Mazda 3 feels a lot more sophisticated and it feels sportier, frankly. So, which one do I prefer? Well, I can tell you just from my tushy, the Mazda 3 feels like a better car. This is a car that is built for efficiency, but at the same time, damn, it's fun around the corners because you still have the multi-link rear suspension. You still have this excellent balance. And so despite the fact that you're only putting on 155 horsepower, it's very responsive. The steering, Mazda usually puts in really good feel with their steering. And in this particular case, it's very light. You know, around the corners, I'm not really feeling a whole lot. But at the same time, when you really are pushing it and you're going faster, suddenly the weight increases. Now, do I want more feel? Oh, hell yeah. It's not there. But there is just enough directional feel. Okay, so I kind of know what the front wheels are doing, that I'm not lost. And now it's time to get a quick driving impression of the Kia Forte! Doesn't sound quite as good as the Honda, but it does sound a little bit better than the new Mazda 3. We're inside of the Kia Forte, and this car has just done such a turnaround. It's a wonderful machine. I really truly believe that you get so much for the money. And here's something to both Mazda and Honda and pretty much everybody else. This has a cooled seat. It's 90 degrees outside and we're in the middle of the desert. Am I happiest in this car? Damn straight I'm happy as the car. Oh, this is great. My butt feels wonderful. As for the rest of it, steering has improved quite a bit. Feels really sharp around corners. I really enjoyed the time that I've driven these. And on top of that, the overall interior experience is great. Kyle and I had a chance to drive the brand new 2014 Toyota Corolla, and we agree it's a much better car than the one it replaces, and I can tell you from the inside of it, it's a much better place to be. With that said, it has this three-lettered transmission that I'm not very fond of, and neither are you, and it's the CVT, continuously variable transmission. It's not very sporty. As such, when you're driving a vehicle like this, even if it does have some spunk in the engine, it just doesn't feel like it does. So that's the negative. The positive is, and I totally stand by this, it drives like a Camry. It's basically a baby Camry. And there's a reason why they sell so many Camrys, because they are very nice to drive. I didn't say fun, I said nice. So in terms of the index of drivability and fun, I'm sorry, but the Mazda 3 trounces the Toyota Corolla. So how did the Mazda 3 fare against these excellent competitors? Well, it did really, really well. In fact, it's more of a driver's car than any of these.